Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nilanda, and it's kind of been a while since I've uploaded or actually uploaded something that's in pretty close to real time. But today I really wanted to do like a mid-year check-in to just, update you guys on what I've been up to, how I've been feeling, what's been going on, etc., etc. Well, first let's kind of recap. I think it was a couple weeks ago that I posted my vlog from when I went to California and I got to see Yoongi, Sugar, Augusti again when I went with my roommate, my cousin Tina. That was a fun little trip that I took. Obviously, in addition to like seeing Yoongi again, I hung out with a couple of friends in California as well, which was really nice. I also went to Chicago about a month ago now. I went to see Mamamoo there. I kind of just wanted to enjoy as it was without having to think about filming anything. And I'm really grateful for that experience too, because I got to spend time with my friend Victoria, who I met in grad school. Despite how the pandemic affected our cohort, mainly because my program that I did in grad school was only 1 year, and it happened to be the year from basically the end of summer in 2019 to the end of summer in 2020. So about half of that program year was online, and it really, I think it changed the dynamic of what the program was supposed to be. But also, when you only know those 30 people for like a year, I'm very grateful that me and Victoria still remain friends. And obviously, we've hung out a couple times, and I went to visit her in Chicago, and I stayed with her in addition to seeing Mamamoo, of course. So that Chicago trip was at the end of May, and pretty much all of June, I worked a lot, which is very good for me, very good for my bank account, because your girl needs it. I can't believe the year is half gone already. I mean, I know, right? I'm shocked at the passage of time. I say this every year, like every season. In my first quarter check-in, I was really, really struggling with my skin and stuff, and I was truly, truly keeping me up at night, and it was like, I'm getting triggered thinking about it. But anyway, I recently started Dupixent, and I've been on it for like 3 months or so now, and it's been working really well, as you can see on like my face and stuff too. My scalp is pretty much back to normal, or at least like super manageable now. I've actually slept now, which is great, because again, for 6 straight months, like when I got back from Korea through when I made that video, I literally was not sleeping, like could not sleep through the night. Like kind of thinking back to where I was maybe in like February, March to where I am right now in terms of like my skin and sleeping and stuff. I can't believe that was my life for a while. That like I would wake up without fail at like 3, 4 in the morning, stay awake for like an hour and a half, whatever, 2 hours, because I was really itchy, really annoyed, really like, overwhelmed and anxious and like sad and just like, oh, well, thank God I'm hopefully putting that in the past forever. So I've been doing the like auto self-injections too with the Dupixent, and I've only done it 3 times myself, but this last time that I did it, which was earlier this week, it was probably the best time so far. I definitely always get really anxious and nervous every time I have to do it. Like, I gotta like hype myself up, even though I know it's gonna be fine, but like, I'm still nervous about like injecting something into my own body, where it's like, I am not a professional. I gotta learn to like trust myself, even though I'm like, I don't think I'm qualified, but it's really easy. So that's the skin update. And now let's talk about work and finances and like my living situation, which unfortunately are always like interconnected with one another. But something I had wanted to do was to fix up my room to what I want it to be, like my bedding area. I wanted like shelves and stuff up here, which I still do. However, I didn't get to it yet, but that's because I've been really busy lately, especially with that traveling and then with working a lot, as well as my next project that I will talk about shortly. But something I found out about too is that my rent is gonna go up in the fall, as well as I'll probably have to sign another lease, which right now I'm not on a lease. I'm a month-to-month person, which was the biggest advantage to me, because I can't commit to living anywhere. Like, I don't know where I want to live next, so I don't really feel the most comfortable locking myself into another lease, because I don't particularly want to be here for another year. And I mean here as in like in Rhode Island. But anyway, I'm probably gonna have to think about moving or where I want to go or what I'm looking for come the end of like the next quarter, so probably around like October, September, October-ish, I guess. But in terms of like finances and stuff, I think I'm doing okay. I'm very lucky that I've been working a lot this past month, but the thing about being a freelancer is that you never really know when the work's gonna keep coming and when it's gonna stop and stuff. So that's always kind of a gamble, but I'm in a good place at this very moment, which I like. I guess my biggest goal for the rest of the year is that I really want to get my finances kind of in order a little better. I have some debts I want to pay off, like my credit card debts and stuff. And also when student loans are reinstated, I'll have to pay that. That's like a good $500-600 a month that I haven't had to pay in quite some time. So I'm hoping that the universe and I are in sync, and that, the money's gonna start coming in. One day soon, I hope. Another update, remember how I was taking a dance class? I had my performance a few weeks ago. Truthfully, I think I did okay, but I wish we had more time to practice together, mainly because, I think that our classes went by pretty quickly as all, so. But I'm really happy I did it, and now I actually know an entire dance, which is really cool. I'm thinking of taking another class as well this summer, but we'll see. Your girl needs to get a grip on her fitness too. I'm very up and down with that because sometimes I'll be at the gym like 3 or 4 times a week, and other times it's like I've gone once maybe. But I think the big thing for me is that I'm still working on finding a balance between being physically active as well as, watching what I eat in the kitchen and stuff. Speaking of, now I'm thinking of food. I did finally go to the dentist. That was one of my big goals too, which is great. However, your girl's gonna need some dental work, which is annoying and probably gonna be expensive, but I'm glad I actually know what's going on in there and the things I need to get done. So yeah, I probably need some light fillings and some crowns. So, which will be not cheap, but it is what it is. The past couple weeks I've been feeling pretty good, although I do wish I had more time to squeeze in the gym or just better exercise. However, we're working on it. I also really want to take another Korean class. I think that after I got back from Korea, and obviously I haven't taken a structured class since then, I feel like I don't want to lose what I already know, so I want to jump back into learning Korean again. But yeah, and I think that actually having a class and taking the classes really did help progress my Korean knowledge, And I would really love to do a Japan-Korea trip at the end of the year too, maybe in October, November or something. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to go to Japan while I was in Korea last year, but making that trip happen was also pretty tight, but it happened and I'm very grateful for it. Obviously, I talk about it all the time, but if I could do Japan this year, I'd be really happy, and then hop over to Korea for a little bit too. That'd be nice. And then my biggest news, the reason why I've been super busy lately is because I'm starting a small business. Yeah, I'm starting a little online shop for, stickers and stationery and just who's it's and what's it's. I don't really know. I don't want to pigeonhole myself into just doing stickers and stationery and stuff like that, but that's kind of where I'm starting. I would love to do a ton of little fun things as well. Who knows? I've mentioned it before when I'm making my little freebies to hand out content and stuff, but I really do like making stuff like this. So now I just want to take it up a notch and really try to have a web shop and see how it goes. I mean, if anything, it's a fun experience and project for me to work on. But so it's called Shop Nilanda. Very original, very creative. I wanted to make the name obviously me related, but also leave it open so I'm not too pigeonholed into one type of stuff. I don't want it to be stickers by Nilanda. I just was I'm not gonna do stickers forever, probably, you know what I mean? Or I won't do only stickers and stuff. But I recently got my logo made by someone on Fiverr, and it looks super cute right here. So adorable. It's literally exactly what I wanted. It was a cute little chibi anime version of me sitting on a moon with a little shopping. Right? Perfect. It's me. And I feel like my inspiration for this is basically kind of the attitude and essence I want to protrude out in life is kind of I'm living my life like I'm in a magical girl anime, And I love cute shit. So, because that's the stuff that always be getting me. I'll walk through one of those art markets and be like, oh my God, this is so cute. I need it. Every time I make something or design or create something, I'm always like, wow, girl, I did that. Go me, And I feel really great about it. And I hope that the things that I make eventually bring other people happiness and stuff too. It shows me that these two hands can do so much, whether it be physically making things or designing things, or also it's kind of a metaphor of life, right? That by my own hands, by my own devices, I'm in some sense the maker of my life and reality and stuff. And I don't know, and I'm the type of girl that's trying to make that shit magical. So it's kind of the MO of my shop right now. Oh my God, my bangs are not listening. That's the thing with bangs. I like having bangs, but the problem is I have to cut them every 2 weeks or whatever. And also they only look cute when you style them, and I don't style them that often. This is what I look like. Anyway, so I'm actually debuting my shop. I'm still working on the web aspect of my shop. I'll probably have a website for it. I already have my own website, which is nilanda.com. I've had that for several years, but it's kind of gone through a lot of changes where it was a blog at first, a DIY type of blog at first, and it was kind of a place where I wrote poetry, then it was just a place where I did journaling there, and it's been at a very big standstill for the past 2 years or something. But now I think I'm going to try to revamp it. Same thing with one of my Instagram accounts as well. It was 2 or 3 different iterations of things for me, but I think I'm going to change it to Shop Nilanda eventually. But anyway, so I'm gonna debut my shop at a craft fair type thing. There's an event that New England armies are putting on in July, so basically in a week or so, called Festa Fair. It'll celebrate BTS and army, and it'll just be like super fun. And you know how army and BTS make you feel, you know what I mean? I always feel very much alive and all excited about life and stuff when I'm surrounded by armies and anything related to BTS. So they have a ton of small business vendors there too, so I thought that'd be really great for me, just also because, you know, making things that are BTS related makes me super, super happy. So honestly, I'm excited to sell my stuff, but I'm also excited to buy other people's stuff too. So can't wait. And then Tina will be with me as well as my like partner there. For the past month or so, I've been designing things and products and what to do. So I want to show you some things now. I made sticker sheets of all the members. I'm so proud of them. Here's Namjoon and Jin. So basically the idea is that I did a little TV version of them and kind of things that relate to either their solo work or just, you know, who they are, a little inside jokes that, you know, we know. But yeah, I'm so, so, so happy to sell them. They came out so good. I'm really proud of myself for like drawing these things. And I'm telling you, like drawing people is so hard for me because I've always considered myself a creative person, but like not necessarily this kind of like artiste, you know? And then I have just army BTS stuff right here. But yeah, so I'm really happy with those. I also made a couple of like Japanese and Korean street food stickers as well to sell. I have a couple of like solo die cut stickers coming in the mail. Hopefully this upcoming week. It has to be this week. Yeah, and then I'm working on making some memo pads as well as keychains. Like these are what I'm working on now. So I have my little whale keychain here, my little Bora whale. And to make those, I'm actually hand sculpting them out of like clay and stuff and painting them and like baking them and, you know, putting resin on them. So like this one, for example, is one that I sculpted already and I put all like the details on it and I painted the bottom. I do need to put resin on it and then also obviously attach it to the keychain. But yeah, so I'm working on making those, and I'm, depending on how far I get with all this stuff, I'll be making like earrings and pins and stuff as well. And obviously because this is a BTS related event, a lot of my products right now are BTS related just because, you know your audience. But I think as I move forward, I definitely want to do more just like fun, cute things, you know, cute Asian stuff, army stuff, anime stuff is kind of where I'm at because that's the stuff that makes me really happy. So why wouldn't I, you know, start there? I think eventually I'll start doing my own personal like art prints or, you know, art characters and stuff, but I think I just gotta take it slow, and I'm liking where I'm at so far. So I have a little over a week until the actual event, and I will be vlogging my week leading up to it, which will be a lot of hustling and working hard. So I know this was kind of just a talking head video, which can kind of be a little boring, but I just really wanted to turn the camera on and update you guys on what I've been up to or where I'm at in my like life and stuff right now. If you stayed to the end, I really appreciate you watching. I really hope you stick around to see how my like small business debut goes and how the event goes, which I'm so, so excited for. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.